Friday was Nate Tomlinson's MLB debut, a bit of a tough day with 3 overturned calls on the bases. But the Rangers broadcast had something very important to say for any umpire and fan or coach or player, for that matter, that needs to hear it.
I always like to do my best to give the umpire the benefit of the doubt and to keep saying over and over again how hard it is to do that job. And at this level, how good the guys are that go out there every day. Sure, guys, they're going to have their calls overturned sometimes, and it's nice to get them right. Most of the time, these guys make the calls right. But when you're out there, spur of the moment, the ball's thrown to second base, you're moving to get into position, dust is flying, the tag is made all in a split second. That's hard.
The guy has been an umpire for 10 years professionally. He's been at it since he's 19 years old.
Wow. Well, he wouldn't be here if he hadn't done a great job for 10 years. And maybe he had a call tonight that he might like to take back. But, man, if all of us had our jobs critiqued on a minute-by-minute basis like that.
No thanks.
You know, we're not going to come out on top very often either. And it's easy to sit back and second-guess the umpire and yell at an umpire. You know, they've got a family. His wife is probably watching the game. And to sit up here and take pot shots at the umpire just isn't right. I learned that lesson about 15 years ago. I made a careless comment about an umpire, didn't think much of it. And, you know, the next day I felt so bad about it, I called him on the phone and apologized in the umpire room. And he said, well, I appreciate the call, but you have to remember that my wife and kids are watching that game, and they know how hard I've worked to get here and how hard I try every time I'm out there. I'd like to think that when you guys watch the game and make your call that you'll understand that it's a hard job. So that was a wake-up call for me. I've tried to be that way ever since.
And to a point you were making earlier about Tomlinson, I mean, he was the plate umpire at the Futures game, which, you know, those are honors that they hand out to guys who are exemplary. I think it's always a good reminder, though.
That it is, and if you're an umpire experiencing anxiety or just want to talk about a tough game, visit our friends at the OSIP Foundation at osipfoundation.org.